After 60, this breakfast choice can make a big difference. Listen closely, because what I'm about to say is not about food. It's about power. It's about agency. It's about the quiet choices you make when no one is watching, and how those choices decide how you feel in your body for the rest of the day. After 60, mornings are no longer neutral. They are negotiations between stiffness and fluidity, between fog and clarity, between energy that arrives and energy that never shows up at all. And here is the uncomfortable truth we rarely say out loud. Most people don't lose vitality with age. They give it away, slowly, habit by habit, breakfast by breakfast. What you eat in the first hour after waking is not just fuel. It is a message to your hormones, to your blood sugar, to your muscles, your brain, your circulation, your desire to engage with the world. And yet, after 60, many people still eat as if they are 30, or worse, they don't eat at all. They skip, they rush, they grab something sweet, something empty, something familiar. And then they wonder why by mid-morning they feel weak, why their hands are cold, why their legs feel heavy, why their mood drops for no clear reason. Let me ask you something provocative. What if your breakfast is not keeping you alive, but slowly tiring you out? Here's where the shift begins. After 60, your body wakes up more cautious. Your metabolism is no longer reckless, it is selective. It wants stability, not spikes. It wants nourishment, not stimulation. So when the first thing you give it is sugar, white bread, or nothing at all, your body panics quietly. Blood sugar rises, then crashes. Cortisol steps in, inflammation whispers, and by noon, you are already borrowing energy from tomorrow. But there is another way to begin the day, a way that feels almost too simple to matter, yet it does. It starts with protein and healthy fat, eaten calmly, deliberately, without distraction. Eggs, Greek yogurt, nuts, seeds, avocado, a small bowl of oatmeal with protein added, not naked carbs. This kind of breakfast does something radical. It steadies blood sugar, it reduces morning inflammation, it supports muscle preservation, yes, even now, and it sends a signal of safety to your nervous system. You feel it as warmth, as steadiness, as mental clarity that doesn't rush, but stays. And here's the deeper layer most people miss. When your breakfast stabilizes you, your entire day becomes more relational. You are more patient, more present, less reactive. Your body is not fighting for balance, so your mind can listen, notice, desire. This is not about dieting. It is about dignity. After 60, the body wants to be treated with respect, not punished, not ignored, not rushed. And when you begin your day with a breakfast that says, "I am listening to you," something subtle but profound happens. You stop bracing against the day. You start inhabiting it. Now, if this is resonating, stay with me, because in a moment, I'm going to tell you the one common breakfast habit after 60 that quietly drains circulation and energy, even when people think they're eating healthy. And once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. Stay with that feeling for a moment, the feeling of being steadied rather than rushed. Because now we need to talk about what undoes that stability, often without people realizing it. After 60, many people believe they are doing the right thing in the morning. They eat light, they eat quick, they eat what magazines once called healthy: a banana, a slice of toast, a bowl of cereal, maybe fruit juice, sometimes nothing at all because they were told fasting is discipline. And I want to say this gently, but clearly. Light is not the same as supportive. Clean is not the same as grounding. When breakfast is mostly carbohydrates, even natural ones, the body experiences it as a surge without an anchor. Glucose rises quickly. Insulin follows, then inevitably, the drop. And that drop is where fatigue is born. That drop is where shakiness appears. That drop is where circulation slows, mood dips, and the body quietly asks, is there more coming, or am I on my own? After 60, your system does not like uncertainty. It wants reassurance early. It wants to know the day will be steady. This is why so many people tell me, I eat breakfast, but I still feel tired by 10. I eat fruit, but I feel cold. I eat cereal, but my legs feel weak. The body is not failing. It is responding logically. Now, let's talk about something even more delicate, skipping breakfast entirely. For some people, fasting feels empowering. It feels controlled. It feels virtuous. But after 60, prolonged morning fasting often increases cortisol, not clarity. It tells the body it must conserve. It tightens blood vessels. It prioritizes survival over repair. You feel this as stiffness that doesn't loosen, as joints that take longer to warm, as a brain that feels sharp for a moment, then flat. Again, this is not a moral failure. This is physiology. What the body needs in the morning now is not a challenge. It needs a conversation. And the most respectful conversation you can have with your body is this: I will give you enough to feel safe, but not so much that you feel overwhelmed. This is why balanced breakfasts matter more now than ever. Protein is not about muscle alone. It is about satiety, blood flow, and neurotransmitters that stabilize mood. Healthy fat is not indulgence, it is information. It tells your cells, we are not in danger. When these are present early in the day, something remarkable happens. Cravings quiet down, snacking decreases naturally, energy lasts longer, not louder. And here is a truth we rarely discuss. After 60, appetite is often misunderstood. People say, I'm just not hungry in the morning. But often what they mean is, my body has learned not to ask. Years of rushed mornings, sugary starts, or skipped meals teach the body to go silent, not because it doesn't need nourishment, but because asking hasn't worked. When you gently reintroduce a grounding breakfast, small, calm, consistent, the appetite returns, not dramatically, respectfully. You may notice you digest better. You may notice your hands are warmer. You may notice you don't crash emotionally for no reason. These are not coincidences. These are signals of circulation improving, of hormones cooperating, of your system trusting you again. And let me say something deeply important. This is not about perfection. If you miss a day, nothing collapses. If you eat differently sometimes, that's life. What matters is the relationship you build with your morning. Do you start the day in deprivation or in partnership? Do you treat your body as something to control or something to accompany? When breakfast becomes a ritual rather than a reaction, aging feels different, less like loss, more like refinement. And if you're finding this meaningful, take a quiet second later to support this space. A simple like, a subscription, a moment of attention. It helps keep these conversations alive without shouting. Now, before we continue, I want to prepare you for what comes next, because there is one specific breakfast pattern after 60 that looks healthy, feels virtuous, and is praised everywhere, yet quietly interferes with circulation, energy, and even intimacy. Most people defend it, some feel proud of it, and almost no one questions it, until they understand what it's actually doing inside the body. And once you see it, your mornings may never look the same again. Now, let's name the habit everyone protects. The one that wears the costume of discipline. The one applauded by headlines, wellness gurus, and dinner table wisdom. The sweet breakfast. Smoothies loaded with fruit. Granola crowned with honey. Toast with jam. Oatmeal that is mostly sugar wearing a healthy mask. Juice cleanses. Energy bars that spike and disappear. After 60, this pattern doesn't energize, it extracts. Here is why this matters so deeply. Sweet breakfasts create fast blood sugar movement, and fast movement means the body must react quickly to regain balance. Insulin surges, blood vessels tighten, circulation becomes reactive instead of smooth. You don't feel this immediately. That's why the habit survives. You feel it an hour later, in the heaviness behind the eyes, in the legs that feel slower than they should, in the emotional flatness that arrives without explanation. After 60, circulation is no longer something you can bully into compliance. It responds to gentleness, to rhythm, to predictability. When sugar leads the morning, the body spends the rest of the day correcting. Repair is postponed, recovery is delayed, desire, physical, mental, relational, moves to the background. And let me say this clearly, without shame, this is not about willpower. This is about timing. The same fruit eaten later in the day behaves differently. The same carbs paired with protein behave differently. But eaten alone, first thing, they place the body on a metabolic roller coaster it no longer enjoys. What replaces it is not restriction, it is structure. A breakfast that says, I will not rush you. I will not spike you. I will not abandon you. Think eggs with vegetables. Think yogurt with seeds and nuts. Think oatmeal anchored by protein, not sweetened into submission. Think leftovers. Yes, even savory food in the morning. Savory breakfasts after 60 are not strange. They are intelligent. And here is the part few talk about, yet everyone feels. When blood sugar stabilizes early, confidence returns. Not the loud kind, the embodied kind. You stand differently. You speak more slowly. You tolerate frustration better. You feel more present in conversations, more available to connection. This is why food after 60 is never just physical, it is relational. When the body is regulated, intimacy becomes possible again, with others, with life, with yourself. And here's the paradox. The calmer your breakfast, the more energy you have. Not the jittery energy of caffeine and sugar, but endurance, clarity, warmth. This is why so many people tell me, I didn't know breakfast could make me feel this steady. Steady is not boring. Steady is powerful. After 60, steadiness allows spontaneity. It allows curiosity. It allows desire to reemerge without forcing it. Now, let me leave you with something essential. You do not need to overhaul your life. You do not need rules carved in stone. You need one reliable morning choice that tells your body, we are safe today. And when you do this consistently, even imperfectly, something shifts quietly over weeks. You wake with less resistance. Your body warms faster. Your mood stabilizes. Your energy stops leaking. This is not anti-aging. This is pro-living. If this conversation has stirred something in you, stay connected to it. Support it. Return to it. These are not tips. They are invitations. Because after 60, the most radical thing you can do is not fight time. It's to feed yourself like someone who plans to stay fully alive. And here's the final question I want you to sit with, because it changes everything. Tomorrow morning, will your breakfast ask your body to perform, or will it finally allow your body to exhale? That answer, more than you think, shapes the years ahead.